want to do this?
Okay.
Come along. So hold this in your hand and put it on Mummy's belly. There you go.
So Sienna's really upset about this, aren't you, Sienna? Are you alright? Hey Fizz fam, we've now arrived at the clinic, the doctor's, where I'm going to be having one of my antenatal appointments. I've got my little mini midwife with me. Here, little Sienna.
Yeah.
How are you, Sienna?
Good, thank you. I'm great.
You look good with your little boots on. You're absolutely obsessed with wearing those boots with everything, aren't you?
They're my favourite shoes now. Like, ever since I don't know when I first started getting into this phase of wearing them, but ever since I done that, I've just loved them.
Yeah? So today we might be able to hear the baby's heartbeat. I know. I'm really excited for that. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to film it and share that with you guys. We haven't actually heard the baby's heartbeat properly yet. Well, actually, I think on the scan we got to see her, but we haven't been to the doctor, so she hasn't put that thing in my belly yet, right? So I've got to go and sign in, and I'll speak to you guys in a bit. Yeah, 23 weeks tomorrow, because every Monday then I become an extra week, which is an easy way of remembering.
Feel the baby kicking.
Yeah, nice. Sometimes it's quite intense. I feel like because I had my last baby, she's now 14 months old, so I feel like my womb is really already got stretched quite easily, so I feel like I can feel everything more intensely, so sometimes it feels quite uncomfortable. Yeah.
You finished with school already?
I'm homeschooled.
Ah, okay. But she's really fascinated about the whole pregnancy and childbirth things. Yeah. She loves science, and then she also loved watching, because we were in the UK, and then we had a home birth, and she was there for when her little sister was born, and I wasn't sure whether she'd be interested or wanted to be there, but she came into the room and was probably the most bravest person of the whole room, weren't you, apart from the midwives?
You're gonna be a midwife? You want to be a midwife?
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, so if we ever come to our antenatal appointments, I try and bring Sienna along, so I think, it's educational for her.
Do you want to do this?
Okay.
Come along. So hold this in your hand and put it on Mummy's belly. There you go. And then move it around. There you go. Well done. Oh, can you hear it?
Yeah.
Happy?
Yeah.
Alright. Now you press this button, love. Press the button. Excellent. And you can lift this. Amazing. Well done.
Really fast, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we just got to see the doctor, and obviously Sienna got to hear the baby's heartbeat, didn't you? Which is so cute.
I even got to actually do it myself.
That is really cute. And then I also got my blood pressure done, and I got weighed. Everything's fine, but now I have got the dreaded blood test, which I hate having done, but I'm just gonna have that done just to check if my iron levels are all okay, and then just to check my blood type again, because every time I have my blood tested when I'm pregnant, they always get muddled up with my blood group. For some reason my blood is a little bit of a mixture of different blood types, so they're just gonna double confirm what my blood type is, and then that's it, and then we can go home and see Mia and little Karma. Can't we? Do you miss your little sister?
Yeah.
You keep seeing loads of little babies in here, don't you?
Yeah, there's a baby cry, but it sounds like a newborn baby, so it sounds like when the first born, and it reminds me of little Karma when she was born.
I know, it's making me so broody being in here and seeing all these little newborn babies. I'm so excited to meet him, aren't you?
I wonder if I'm gonna have to stop myself from saying my little sister rather than my little brother.
What have you been drawing in your notebook then? Because you love documenting things, and it's your little science book, isn't it?
Yeah, it's my science, superhero, philosophy, basically everything book.
Yeah.
So what I drew is, here's where you're getting blood pressure.
Yeah.
Here was where you're getting weighed.
Yeah.
By the way, you don't
Seeing if
have
I'm eating
free
too many
toast.
donuts. Is Mum eating too many donuts?
By the way, you don't actually have free toes, but I just drawed it like
That's
that.
fine, don't worry, no offence taken.
And then here is the little machine which I used on you. So there's this soothing cream, I think.
That's so
the
that
gel.
they can get a good signal, I think.
I thought it was because maybe it hurts a little, so it's gel to make it not hurt.
No, I think it's so the signal of the machine can go through, the waves. I think it's called a Doppler machine. So this is your little recording so far.
Yeah.
Because Sienna chose this book. It's a galaxy one which suits her. Every day you've been doing science experiments, and you've been documenting things.
Loads of ideas and stuff.
Yeah. Are you fascinated by this? Or are you freaked out?
I'm not gonna look when the needle comes out.
I'm when you had a blood test when you were like 4?
Yeah, I remember I was looking at a Where's Wally book.
Yeah, they couldn't find a vein properly and they had to keep doing it over and over, didn't they?
Hi! Hello! What have you been eating? What's that?
Can you miss
What's
Mummy?
that?
Can I have a kiss? No, me! Can I have a kiss? Give Mummy a kiss. Go on. Got to hear the baby's heartbeat. Yeah. And guess who did it?
Who?
I did it.
Sienna!
Did they let you put on the machine or something? Is it a machine?
Yeah,
that they put
I
on?
think it's like a Doppler and they put the Doppler all on her tummy. Or my tummy, not Sienna's. Right, so Fizz fam, just lately, Karma has been really, really cute. She's been learning to kiss us, haven't you? So when we say, can we have a kiss? She walks around the living room and she goes like that at everyone. Right, so basically Karma has gone through every phase that a baby could go through. So at the moment she's going through the screaming phase, aren't you? And also the headbutting. So if you're holding her, and she wants you to let go, she did this to me this morning. She'll start like headbutting like that and that's her signal. Look, she's like, let me go, and she'll just headbutt. What it is though is because she can't talk properly yet and she's dying to communicate to us. So she's found an effective way to really get a point across is to headbutt our chest and then also to scream. But she is such a little character. There we go. So we're having to learn a new language. Yeah, you're just dying to talk, aren't you? And then what can you say? You can also say hi, and she says bye, but when she said bye, it literally sounds like she can talk. It's so funny.
Bye.
Say bye. Right, you can't force her. And then she also says bird now, because we take her for walks out in the morning, and she says bird. Like, she's saying what she's really cool. Basketball. Oh, clever girl. She thinks little bro is the belly button, you know Herbert. You can remember Herbert.
Yeah.
But at least it's still getting her. Good girl. But at least it's still getting her familiar. She might not understand that it's a baby in there, but she's still getting to bond, and the little baby can hear because he's now 23 weeks tomorrow, so he can hear everything, and it's just a good way for her to bond. And when he's born, he'll recognise her voice and her screams. Okay, Fizz fam, so there's something that we've been wanting to share with you, so I'm now going to take the time to tell you this update to do with the pregnancy, the baby, and the birth. Do you want to come in with me with this one, Sienna? Because you play a big part in this, don't you? Would you mind being the cameraman, Darren, please? Right, so this is something that I have been like really worrying about. There's been loads of mornings where I've had meltdowns and I've been crying. Darren's even had to tell me to calm down and think about the baby. It's just like been a really big deal. You've even been upset and crying about it as well, haven't you? So I'll start from the beginning because there's literally like a million of you who are subscribed to us now since we had Karma, which it's really like related to. So in July 2018, we had the most beautiful experience ever. We had a home birth and we all got to be there when Karma was born. Sienna was there, Mia was in the room. It was just absolutely amazing. I've never had a home birth before until I had Karma. The 2 hospital births I had before with Mia and Sienna, they were really traumatic and just really horrible, and they gave me a big fear and phobia of childbirth. So when I was pregnant with Karma, I looked into home births and I found out about all the positive benefits of them, and how like the labour can be shorter, enjoyable, and it's like a really intimate experience for the whole family. So I decided to go for it, and like I said, it was one of the best decisions we've ever made and one of the most beautiful things we've ever got to experience. So we've been living in Dubai now for quite a while, like 7 months or something, haven't we, Darren? And then we found out that we were having another baby number 4, little bro, which is what we call him now. I just presumed, perhaps a little bit naively, that we would be able to have another home birth here, but then I researched it and it actually turns out that home births aren't legal here in Dubai. They like you to go to the hospital, which for most women that would be absolutely fine, but because we had such an amazing like experience with the home birth, I was really disappointed and it kind of shocked me, and I was like, oh, what do? We live in Dubai now. I really want to have the baby here where we live. I love this place so much. So I had to do a lot of research, and I think it sometimes is the same thing in lots of other countries. Like, you actually have to legally go to hospital. I think it's to do with safety and stuff. So I was like trying to problem solve it with Darren, like what should we do? Should we have the baby here in Dubai where we live? or like what can we do? It was quite stressful just because I was like torn. And then also Sienna, when we went to see, because we wanted to get a double checkup, so I found a doctor who specialised in natural childbirth, and then he also found out there was a hospital where you can have like a natural birth and hypnobirth. I mean, that sounded really good. And me and Darren, we were talking about it, and that did seem like a good option. However, when Sienna found out that you couldn't be there, you actually got really upset, didn't you?
Yeah.
You're right.
I wish I could see her.
Remember, we're still just figuring things out now, Sienna. We are only finding out what our options are, yeah? So we haven't definitely made any decisions. Obviously, we want it to be, you know, an amazing experience for us all again. And we're going to find out. This is just the first appointment to find out what our options are, all right?
So you were really, really disappointed, weren't you?
Yeah.
And that broke her heart that she wouldn't be able to be there to see her new little brother or sister be born. And then it also was like breaking my heart as well that I wouldn't be able to have that experience again, even though I could try and replicate a natural birth in a hospital. I still couldn't have it at home with all the other kids. I wouldn't even be able to have Karma there. Like, I'd have to get a babysitter for her. Mia wouldn't be able to be there.
No, it was just gonna be like not the same because we had such a good experience before. It just like, it would feel like going back, wouldn't it? It just wouldn't feel as good.
So you're probably wondering what is going to happen. So am I going to have a hospital birth here in Dubai, or am I going to have a home birth? But how am I going to have it if you can't have one here? So we've decided to go back to the UK just for the birth, and we're going to go there and have a home birth, aren't we?
Yeah.
So that is what we're going to do. So I've decided, so even though it seems a little bit inconvenient having to leave Dubai, especially when it's going to be really nice weather here, isn't it? It's going to be perfect.
Yeah.
But we're going to go there, have the baby, Sienna can watch her little brother be born, we can all be there, have that amazing moment. Because if you think about it, me and Dan had to weigh it up. We were like, it's a bit inconvenient having to travel back to home basically and have the baby. But then we were thinking like, that moment we can never ever get back again. And it was so like special that I would feel like I was regressing. Like, having the baby in the hospital would be okay, but like, why have an experience which is okay when it can be like absolutely amazing? So that is our plans. We haven't really spoken about it to anybody yet because we wanted to make sure that was definitely something we were 100% decided on doing. So obviously it's a big deal deciding where you want to give birth and travel around to. That is it. So for all of you who have been asking, where am I going to have the baby? Am I going to have a home birth again? Yes, I just can't go back on my words of saying a home birth is amazing. So if you want to check out all our old videos, look back on them, you can learn more about home birth because we documented a lot about it and it was absolutely amazing. And we're obviously going to be able to share and record the birth with you guys as well. Yeah, I'm just so pleased that we got to have that, girls, and it just didn't feel right in my heart. It didn't feel right. Like, Sienna was really upset about it. It was like kind of confusing and conflicting for her.
I feel like it just feels like much easier because I feel like it's not that much hassle. Just like if it's in the night, waking up and then giving birth. But if you like have to go to the hospital, it'll be like waking up and then like going to the hospital and driving there, and you'll probably feel like quite tired. But when you're at home, you will feel like less tired.
I know, and if you girls want to come in and watch me in labour and watch your little brother be born, you can. Like, you've got that choice, which is nice. And in the hospital, there's even some rules, like there's a lot of rules, but when you're in your home, it's like really relaxed setting, and it's kind of at the mum's, like how the mum wants to do it. They really respect that. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited about this. We get to do a little bit of travelling, which we love doing, and then we get to have I get to have the birth, but you guys as well get to have the birth, what we really, really want. And hopefully this can be inspiring for some of you guys as well, just seeing different ways of doing things.
I'm really excited about it. I'm really happy that we get to have a home birth.
Yeah, I really wanted to do that for you. I felt so weird that you were upset. It felt really weird, so I'm really happy. So we're going to have some really good memories as a family, aren't we?
What's actually going to be the craziest part about this home birth this time is that, so obviously Sienna and Mia watched the last one, but potentially in this one, I don't exactly know how it's going to work out. We're just going to go with the flow and see what happens. But there might even be another baby. So you might even be watching a baby be born. So yeah, it's going to be quite a different kind of experience. But honestly, even though it's kind of thrown a little bit of a spanner in the works of our plans, we're really grateful that we have this option available to us. You know, we can go back for a private home birth in the UK, and then we can continue like with the life what we're trying to establish for ourselves out here, and then obviously you get to get your dream. I mean, all of us enjoyed the home birth anyway, but you actually get to be there, because obviously you couldn't be there for the hospital one, could you?
Yeah, I'm really happy that I get to see the little baby born, because I feel like it will just make it like really nice that we all get to see it. And I feel like, I mean, there is like other options and stuff, but I feel like it would just be nicer if it's just like us in person watching the baby be born, and I can like say my little brother again.
Yeah,
It'll be
yeah.
so fun.
Are you going to make notes? Are you going to have your notepad?
Maybe not for the bath.
No.
Also guys, if you want to find out more juicy details and behind the scenes, more personal stuff to do with me, I've now got my own personal Instagram account at Georgiana Fizz. You should go and follow me on there. I'd really appreciate that. And then I'm also taking loads of bump selfies, talking about like being a mum, and just like, it's basically more adult orientated stuff. So I feel like you guys would love that.
So that's going to be the end of this one. Make sure to go watch this video here, subscribe if you're new. We'll see you in the next one. Ciao, ciao, peace out.